If you watch the news or follow politics in even the slightest sense, then you have an understanding that there's this great divide between liberals and conservatives. However, there's this global issue that affects all parties, and that's the protection of the Earth's ecosystems. As Ronald Reagan once said, preservation of our environment is not a liberal or conservative challenge, it's common sense. I grew up on the island of Oahu, Hawaii, where our entire ecosystem relies on the oceans. I've had to watch as our beaches slowly became soiled with plastic cups, plastic bags, plastic forks, spoons, knives, you name it. And if you grew up in Hawaii as well, you would understand that we would often blame the increase of our garbage on tourists who were so set on having a good time. They didn't fully grasp the concept of respecting our beaches or ocean life. But in reality, this isn't the case. Every single one of us is guilty of utilizing single-use plastic in our daily routines. According to Plastic Ocean, due to the increase in consumerism, 300 million tons of plastic is produced globally every year. Half of that plastic is used for disposable items that will only be used once. That is our takeout containers, that's our straws, that's our cups. And as a result, more than 100 million tons of discarded plastic ends up in our oceans every single year. It's time for a change. As college students, it's unrealistic for you to have the time in your schedule to go out and volunteer for every single trash cleanup. Personally, I have felt that my efforts have not been good enough due to the fact that I tend to compare myself to people who are traveling and creating companies whose whole lives revolve around creating a more eco-conscious society, while I'm here focusing on my studies. The purpose of this speech today is to help you understand that even if your contribution is small, every little bit counts, and that it is possible, even as a college student, to lead a greener lifestyle. How I plan to do that is to provide information about sustainable companies that sell eco-friendly alternatives to things such as toothbrushes, phone cases, and even pens that will not interrupt your day-to-day life. I would also like to preface this speech by saying that I understand those struggling with money or who have children, that it's a lot harder for them to give up single-use plastic, and I respect that. If the products I mentioned today are not within your budget or just not for you, that's fine as well. Again, I'm only here to provide you with the information. What you do with the information is completely your choice. To begin, I'm going to speak on a product that has only become relevant in the past 10 years. Alternatives to smartphone cases. Pella is a sustainable company that sells things such as zero-waste linen bags and bracelets, but they're most known for their recent launch of their 100% compostable phone cases. That's right, 100% compostable. That means that the phone cases are plant-based and will not only decompose, but can be placed into a composition of decaying biodegradable materials and eventually turn into nutrient-rich material that can be used to help grow other plants. And on top of that, 5% of all gross proceeds will be given to the charity of your choice. Charities include, but are not limited to, the Save the Waves Coalition, Oceana, and Surfrider. The company also holds limited edition products that will donate to a number of organizations for a limited period of time. They do this so that they can reach out to more organizations. Current limited edition cases support the protection of whales, turtles, and penguins. These cases come in a multitude of colors and designs. The designs can range from inspirational quotes to the logo of the foundation you're donating to. The price of the phone cases can range between $31 to $39, and I know that that sounds expensive, but when you think about all the good it does, and the cases are extremely durable. I have currently owned one of these Pella phone cases for almost 2 years and can attest to its durability. It's never snapped, broken on me. It protects my phone. I have dropped that phone a multitude of times. So I'm a witness to the quality of the case. The next two items can be found in the common American bathroom: toilet paper and toothbrushes. Allow me to first introduce Who Gives a Crap. Who Gives a Crap is the name of a company that makes toilet paper out of 100% recyclable paper fibers, bamboo, or sugarcane. This saves water, trees, and reduces carbon emissions that can be created by factories when producing brand new paper. They also donate a whopping 50%, big 50, of their profits to WaterAid to build toilets for those in need. To date, they've donated $1.8 million. This original and innovative idea began when three friends named Danny, Simon, and Jehan found out that roughly 40% of the global population doesn't have access to toilets, and approximately 800 children under the age of 5 die every year due to diarrheal diseases caused by poor water and sanitation. They were inspired to do their part and make a difference from this appalling information. You can purchase these rolls one roll at a time, or you can stock up with their deals of 48 double-length, 3-ply of 100% recycled toilet paper for just $48. When you do the math, that's only $1 per roll, or if you want to get real technical, that's 25 cents per 100 sheets. A great deal and a great story with a purpose behind it for your behind. They also offer 48 packs of Baby Soft 100% bamboo toilet paper. So, isn't bamboo great? Let's talk about bamboo for a second. According to Everyday Health, there are multitudes of benefits to bamboo. For example, 3 examples. First, a field of bamboo releases 35% more oxygen than the equivalent space of a timber forest, contributing positively, obviously, to the oxygen's levels compared to the carbon dioxide levels in the atmosphere. 2, certain types of bamboos can grow up to 3 feet in one day, making it one of the Earth's fastest growing plants. As a result, bamboo can be ready to harvest in 3 to 5 years, as compared to the 20 to 100 years that it takes for hardwoods to be ready to harvest. And bamboo can achieve this super speed growth without any fertilizers or pesticides, which can hurt the ecosystem and cause runoff and do lots of damage. And 3, the root system of the bamboo plant is not damaged when you harvest bamboo, which means that bamboo never has to be replanted. So, if there's all these benefits, then why don't we make more things out of bamboo? Well, brands such as Bustle and The Giving Brush have thought the exact same thing and came out with bamboo toothbrushes. Did you know that every toothbrush that has ever been created still exists? It never goes away. Toothbrushes are meant to be waterproof and light, making them perfect for lasting forever and floating in our oceans. Forever. That's their purpose, is to last in water. So again, they never go away, which is terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. These companies have found a way around that problem by creating a toothbrush that can actually biodegrade back into the earth. And due to them making these 100% out of bamboo, they're not only eco-friendly as well as biodegradable, but they're also naturally antimicrobial, which means that the bamboo kills microorganisms and stops their growth. How is this possible? Well, according to my research, bamboo fibers have a unique antibacterial quality because of an agent called bambucun, which is found naturally in living bamboo fibrae. This kun makes bamboo a naturally antibacterial, antifungal, and odor-resistant fiber, so your toothbrushes will never stink after using them for however long you use toothbrushes, which is normally people go through 4 toothbrushes a year. The prices of these toothbrushes vary greatly, depend on the company, but they start at about $7. The final product I want to mention can be found in our very own BYUI University bookstore. Pilot, yes, the good ballpoint Pilot brand that we all know and love, has come out with what they advertise as the world's first pens made from recycled bottles. These pens have been made out of from 86% of the pen is made from recycled bottles, a rubber grip, and smooth black or blue refillable ink. A pack of 5 pens runs for a little less than $8, which is the cheapest thing that I've mentioned on this list so far. In an era of convenience, it's easy to fall under the misconception that our damage is insignificant, but what we do does indeed have a large impact. Governor Jerry Brown once said, "Plastic in all forms, straws, bottles, packaging, bags, etc., are choking our planet. We must find ways to reduce and eventually eliminate single plastic products." Close quote. As college students, it's difficult to pencil in "Save the Planet" to our calendars, but hopefully through this speech, you have learned of some plastic alternatives that will not inconvenience your busy schedule, but instead benefit the environment and your lives and everyone's lives in the future. So yeah, that's my speech.